Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? You got the sunny glasses on because the sun is shining big and bright, but it's still freaking cold. It's minus 16 with a wind chill of minus 24. What the hell are we doing? Well, we got a phone call and we're doing a quick little haul here today. Got to run down to Momart, Saskatchewan, which is about, I don't know, like an hour away from my place, and pick up a, not exactly sure what you would call this darn thing, but basically it is a Dutch opener. So lots of you guys have heard of the Dutch air seeder openers. So it's a Dutch opener tester trailer. So it's designed as a gooseneck trailer, and they would attach new design of openers onto these shanks that are set at a specific hydraulic rate and run them through different types of soil. Now, yes, it's a gooseneck trailer, and you might ask, well, how the hell are they going to pull that? Like, your average truck's not going to pull this thing through the field. No, exactly, it's not. So they do have like a secondary dolly hitch that would hook to this trailer and then to the tractor. Anyways, but yeah, that's what this thing is. So we just got to go down and pick up the trailer and get it back to Dutch Industries at Pilot Butte, right next to Regina. So that's what we're off to today. We will bring you guys back when we get there to hook up to this thing. I'm hoping that they've got, if they had any amount of snow, that the snow is pushed away, that we don't have to do a bunch of shoveling of snow to get hooked up to it. But guess we'll find out when we get there. Talk to you guys then. Alrighty, so we are at the farmyard where this trailer is, and we're all hooked in there. This is the unit. So basically they put their openers on these shanks, and that's how they run their tests. There's 2 shanks on this. No, there should be just the 2. Yeah, just the 2 shanks. Right there, and then another one on the other side. 2 different styles of shanks, actually. But we were all hooked up here now, and hazard lights are working. So we should be able to just jump in the truck and go. Realistically speaking, there's no brakes on this unit, it's just lights, so kind of a big heavy duty conglomeration. Alrighty guys, we'll talk to you all later. Alrighty guys, so we're just leaving the farmer's yard here. So a little bit about this, unit. We're basically 8'6" wide, and like I said before, they just hook their openers onto those 2 shanks, and then they can run them through different soil types: rocky ground, clay ground, heavy loam, black dirt, sand, so on and so forth, and test them as to see how those openers are gonna perform in different soil types. It is a heavy unit, don't get me wrong. Like, everything is basically 5x5 inch square tubing. But we're only, what the hell am I here? We're barely 20 feet long. So at least we've got all the signal lights and the hazard lights, brake lights, those are all working. Kind of talked with the farmer there a few minutes, and they did use it this past summer at his place. Ran a couple of tests on different soil types. So where it's going to be going to after we're done at Dutch Industries here, once they get it back, I have no idea. All I know is My job is to get over here, hook up to her, and get it back to their yard. So that's what we're doing. We'll let you guys go, and we'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, we're almost here. Just pulling up to Dutch Industries here at Pilot Butte. So any of you farmers out there with your big air seeders, so on and so forth, if you're all curious if you're running a Dutch Eagle Beaks or twin row or paired row or anything like that, openers, this is where they're made, right here. I actually used to work here, welding, did structural steel welding and farm equipment welding here. So yeah, did 8 years here. Some of the guys are still here, some of them aren't. Some have moved on, some have retired, so on and so forth. But Dutch has been a big name in the province of Saskatchewan for a long time. So anyway, I'm going to find out where they want this thing dropped, and we'll bring you guys all back later. And there we go. Their plot tester is back in the yard. So they asked me to unhook it over here, just on the south edge of their employee parking lot. So that's what we did. Everything is in order. Got my tarp strap back. So now it's time to head for home, basically. I got to run to the city and pick up my other 7 bags of feed for my calves. And then I can go home from there. So we'll talk to you guys later. There. So Maggie got a Christmas present. She got herself a new coat. I haven't got it all hooked up 100% yet. But yeah. Just tried it on her. She doesn't need this thing right now. It would have been nice to have had this a few days ago. I had to make the buckles in the front a little bit bigger so we could pull it back a little farther. But this particular blanket, winter blanket, these straps go around her legs, and how she's gonna like that, I don't know. You see, Pete don't like it. Why? You think it's gonna freak her out?
Because it's gonna rub the hair on the inside of her leg.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna wear it 24/7. You put this on when you put her outside. If it's really cold. That's what you do with it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. No pleasing a woman. Her and the damn horse.
Choke on it. Right?
But Maggie got a new coat for Christmas. Because I don't know if they're going to allow me to take it back. Because it's been on her. It's not on her. There's another coat underneath of that she's been wearing, that light summertime one. And so I can show you guys right here. See, she's got that red one, that summertime one on her. So, but this one will definitely keep her warm if she's getting chilled at all. Right, girl? Can you get that unbuckled?
Yep.
You did? Okay. I'll pull it off of her. Oh. There. But it's warmed up enough that she doesn't necessarily need it right now. But if we put her outside and it's colder, we could throw it on her. Anywho, I'll let you guys go. We'll catch you all tomorrow. See you then. Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's having a good one. It's kind of a nice day out here today. No wind, overcast, which this time of the year, if it's overcast, that usually means it's either snowing or it's warmer. And what are we doing? Looky, CP's gonna be choked with me because she didn't want me putting the heifers in here, but they're here now. Brought them 1 bucket load of cut feed. Just got done top dressing with at this point whole oats and their pellet. That'll get them going on this stuff really good. Brought a bucket load of cut feed for the bulls, so we'll give them a go on this stuff. How it's gonna work, I don't know. But I think I gotta get a corral panel in here just in case, because I don't want those heifers crawling through that fence line feeder and getting in with the bulls. So I'm gonna have to do a measurement either from that gate post right there to the end of this gate here, or from that gate post right there to this gate here, which actually is closer. This way it's closer, so that'd be a lot easier. That looks like about 8 feet. This other way it looks like it's about 12 feet. And I know for a fact I don't have a 12-foot corral panel. So by my footsies, what are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do have 10 footers. So we'll see how long a bucket load of cut feed will last these guys with the grain that they're getting. Whoa. We scraped the alleyway all out without catching the tire on the gate hinge to rip it apart. LOL, right? Still have to get out to the pasture to check on them cows. Still waiting on a guy to come and look at bales. He said he was going to come and look at some green feed bales that I got for sale. He was supposed to be here, he said, about 10 o'clock, but hey, it's winter time, everybody's feeding cattle, so who knows what happened, right? And that chunky little fart. Yeah, I know. We'll see how you grow up. See if you'll be a heifer bull for us or not. Anywho. So yeah, that's what I've been monkeying around with here this morning, was pushing snow and sorting them heifers off of these guys in here. Last thing I need is to have them bred. I'm gonna have to run them all through the chute and estimate them, because they've been with 2 bulls. And about, well, shortly after we weaned them, the bulls were wanting to, those 2 yearling, well, not even yearling, those 2 immature bulls were wanting to start jumping things. So we're gonna have to do an estimate, and if there was an accident that happened, get rid of that accident now, because these girls are a little bit young to be pregnant and having babies. Anyways, that's what's been going on so far. I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna get on that tractor. Actually, I'm gonna go in the barn. I'm gonna let Maggie outside for a bit. It's nice, it's warm. It's supposed to warm up all the way to like minus, can't remember for sure, but I think -8 or 9. So it's gonna be a beautiful day, and there's no reason why she can't be outside for a little bit. Let her run around a little. So I'm gonna let her out, and then we're gonna head for the pasture and start feeding them girls up good and proper. So we'll talk to y'all later. There's Maggie's outside. I gave her a little hay there in that manger. There's stuff laying around in the front of the barn here. But she'll be okay. I'll be around here most of the day, so back and forth between feeding and bedding and so on and so forth, she'll be fine. And if not, I'll be, like I said, I'll be around so I can check on her. Alrighty. I'll bring you guys back when we get out to that pasture. Talk to you then. Alrighty. Well, this one's pretty much emptied right out, 100%. There's some garbage in there that they don't want to clean up on, and fuck it. I'll just take it home and fill it. The steel bunks, they're pretty much emptied right out. So brought a bucket load out, filled, put part of it in the far bunk, and then dumped the last little bit on the ground over there. That way they're out of the way for when I come back with the next bucket load. I gotta bring them a salt block too, which is no big deal. Just gotta get it, right? Throw it in the tractor. Come on, chain. That's not how you go. There we go. That's how you go. Drag this sucker home. Probably gonna be froze to the ground to some extent. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. Bring you guys this way, show you what these steel bunks look like, because they were not fed yesterday. That gives you an idea. They're not 100% right empty, but got darn near. So let's get them all filled up. Yahoo! Beat her batter, let's get at her. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, sorry about the dirty friggin' windows, but live with it, okay? I have to, because I ain't putting water on these windows in these temperatures. I could squeegee them, I guess, but it's a friggin' tractor. They're meant to be dirty. Anyway, I'm not one of these guys that, oh, you gotta wash your tractor every week. Well, you southern boys, you can do that. Up here, we can't necessarily do that. I don't got a heated garage for that. But cows are all fed up. I put a little bit over there and they'll clean that up. And the bunks are full. And that bunk is full. So I just got a text message from my potential Bale buyer, and apparently he's on his way, because I don't like it when guys buy bales from anyone. I don't like it when guys buy bales from anyone sight unseen. To me, that's a bad move. Would you go buy a car without seeing the car first? I know I wouldn't. Would you go buy a truck without seeing the truck first? I know I wouldn't. Would you go buy a tractor without seeing the tractor? Or any one of those vehicles, car, truck, tractor, at least to see a shitload of video on that machine running, and currently running like the day of the video that it was sent to you. Myself, I would rather much rather go to where that vehicle is, or that piece of farm equipment is, and purchase it right there as I'm looking at it, if I think it's a good deal or not, right? That's how I buy stuff. And I feel the same way about bales. I don't advise anyone to go out and buy bales from someone without actually going for a drive to look at the bales first. That's just the way I am. So, anywho, The guy's on his way. And hey, he's not that far away. He lives only like, oh my God, what the hell? He lives only like freaking a mile and a half north of me. He's basically my closest neighbor, right? I've got land right beside his yard. So they got a pile of cattle. They got a little bit of rodeo stock. So yeah, if I can help the neighbor, closest neighbor out, and he's coming to look at the bales, and if he buys them today, well, for everybody else I've been in contact with, I'm sorry, but money talks and bullshit walks. And if the money's in my hand, that means them bales are here and waiting for him to come and get them, or send a truck over to come and pick them up. So, anywho, I'm going to let you guys go. If I bring you back for a little bit more of something later on today, great. If not, give us the old thumbs up. Hit that comment button. Leave us your comments. Hit that thumbs up button. And by all means, hit that subscriber button down in the corner there. It'll be flashing or lit up in red. So click on that. Makes a huge difference, guys. So anyways, let's get our butts on home and fun. Let's get her done. We'll talk to y'all later. Suck.
You gotta take care of my boys.
Yeah, take care of the boys. Boys got some oats. And these girls got their oats and their pellets. It's nighttime now. And they got a bale of straw back in there. And it's snowing. It's actually coming down pretty good. I know it's hard to see in the camera, but yeah. And our bale buyer came and he saw and he said, I want them all, including the straw. So, sweet! Made a few bucks today. Right? Right on. And there, that's our evening chore done for tonight. And now we're back into the full-time choring of having to fork feed here. Basically what it is, every morning and every night, now that they're on cut feed here, we have to fork that up, push it up to them until it's all gone. Same as the boys over there. You just use a pitchfork, fork it up. I could use the bobcat, but for what's here to fork, there's really no point. Anyway, I'll let you all go. We'll bring you guys back tomorrow and see what the hell happens. Have a good one. Get her done.